Hey guys, it's Verbal, and this is FNG episode 33, and if you thought we'd do something kind of special today, so we've actually got two guests with us. One is an unknown, and the other one is PickMyPerk. No, wait, did I get that the wrong way around? Sorry, no, wait, I'm not Seb, I'm not that stupid. Sorry, Seb. Larry, you have a question for our guest.
I do. Based on recent events, I was wondering if you guys could pick any vegetable to resemble your penis so you could send it over the internet to of-age women, not underage, what vegetable would it be?
Oh, man.
Is this setting a theme for our podcast?
What? So basically it's what vegetable best describes your penis?
Vegetable,
Yes.
huh? That's got to be a vegetable?
Yep.
The obvious is cucumber, but that's
That's
so
taken.
cliche.
That's taken already, man.
What is going on? What is that noise?
That's
I don't know.
verbal again.
Sounds like
Verbal
Star
likes-
Wars going on.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm going to say spaghetti squash.
Yep. Okay. That works. What about you, Rob?
Oh, I mean, with the obvious taken, I think I'm going to have to go with eggplant.
Ooh. That was a sleeper hit right there. That was good.
Egg.
I was going to pick a tomato.
Does it have to be picked because of the shape, or can it be picked because of the taste?
Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
That never even crossed my mind.
Think about it. I mean,
No.
no, but
Please God, no.
okay. I'll let it go. But
No, fuck.
this could be awesome. Think about it.
No, it can't
Awesome
be. Everyone.
vegetable.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
Where
that's
do we
kinda-
go? Where possibly can we go from here?
No.
Seb?
Okay. All right. So let's jump into our topics then. If this whole first question idea fucked over, but I still think that the fucking taste thing is a good idea. But
Seb, there's so much wrong with that. We don't even want to get into that with you.
all right. Big channel, little channel. We want to talk about that because this is the whole purpose of the of this whole podcast, having Rob, PickMyPerk, and Matt or Dunkus. Verbal, you want to lay it down?
Yeah, sure. I mean, basically, we kind of got to the point where we're like, this is a pretty big community, and we wanted to sort of get everyone's opinion about it. And we had the idea, like 2 months ago, I want to say. And I think it was a really good idea, but it's basically just the concept that, our community is bigger than just, the guys that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and there's other people that put out really good work. So TryHard and I kind of got together, and we got 5 or 6 guys together, and they all were really, really good, and we just wanted to have a quick one-on-one chat with them. So we did, and we picked Rob, and we wanted to get you guys together. So it's kind of the FNGs with PickMyPerk and Mr. Dunkus, which I think is going to be a really good mixture of points of view and content.
Oh, for sure.
I hope so.
I don't know if I'm the big guy you're looking for, though.
Dude, definitely. We love you.
Oh, I've seen you in real life. You are the big
Well, I'm
guy.
big in that way, but not in that.
Wow.
Like eggplant or cucumber big?
Spaghetti squash. Big.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I don't see myself like that yet, even now.
Well,
But, whatever. It is what it is.
a lot of people because how many subs are right now?
I don't know, 70-something?
70 some. All right. So how long did it take you to get up to 70 some? Like when did you start this whole YouTube thing?
March of last year.
Okay, March of last year.
My first video with commentary was April 1st of last year.
Dude, so that's like a year and 2 months. That's not like you grew big fast.
Yeah, I guess so.
So you started basically just when Modern Warfare 2 released, or maybe a little bit earlier? Is that what it is?
No, it was Modern Warfare 2 was November of the year before.
Oh, was
And
it?
then-
All right.
Yeah, so I was like at the end of the life cycle.
Wow. See, for some reason, I had the idea that you were there at like the beginning of Modern Warfare 2, even in the whole COD 4 era.
No, I didn't even know YouTube existed, like for COD and stuff like that back then.
Okay, so what got you started? What's your whole story behind it?
Well, some of you guys may know that Bendro is my real life friend. We've known each other since college. We've been roommates and stuff. And we would always play Call of Duty together. We always just play Halo 2 in the apartment at college. And then once that moved on, we got Halo 3. Started playing together over distance because I moved and he moved separate. We moved separate areas. And then Call of Duty 4 beta came out. We ended up falling in love with that and playing that nonstop. And World at War rolled around. It just kept on going through the games. And finally, we were like, Modern Warfare 2 is out, and we're like playing all the time, nonstop, just with me and him. It's like me and him are always playing together. We're like, we ended up checking out some videos online to get some tips, and I don't even know why we looked at the videos, but we ended up looking at the videos, and we're like, hey, we play all the time. I got a lot of free time. He has a lot of free time. Might as well get some capture cards and try this thing out, see if we can make it. And I guess the rest is history. He actually got it first because I was scared because I had to get a new TV because my Xbox was out in my living room where my computer was not. So I had to move my Xbox to where my computer was, which meant I had to buy a whole new TV, whole new capture card, whole new computer because my computer was old. And then I really didn't want to start unless I knew I had a feeling I was going to get somewhere with it. So I had Bendro start first. He started like a month before me, and he was already at like 2,000 subs when I started. So I was like, wow, this seems pretty easy for him to get big. Why not me? So I tried it too. And we kind of just fell into the same crew and met the same people and kind of grew together. Still to this day, we're only like a couple thousand off of each other.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That's the whole I remember speaking to Woody about it earlier. The whole networking idea, the whole find yourself, like you had a real life friend join in this whole YouTube thing, which was a great help for you because I mean you guys did some comms together. You guys obviously. God, is someone killing somebody on this fucking Skype call or something?
What are you doing
Like
to
what
Kate,
the
bro?
fuck?
Yeah, my bad. I'll try not to kill her anymore.
All right.
Anymore? How many times did you kill her?
9 lives and all that.
Oh, okay, cat. I get it. Okay, but whatever. Anyways, the idea that I wanted to get to was that in order to get a channel now, like the recipe hasn't changed from earlier, right? It's network, and not like beg for shout outs or dual comps, but I mean make a legitimate group of friends who have like the same amount of subs as you and work, collaborate with them, just kind of like the same idea that we have with Verbal, myself, and Larry. We all started with the same amount of subs ish. We all started working together for this. Well, we weren't far apart though, Larry. Like to be honest, like it wasn't like I had 20K and you had like 100 guys, right? I was about like 500. You were like 250 ish. Like
No.
we were.
No. I think you had over 1,000. You had over 1,000 when we started. Yeah, you had over 1,000 when we started, and Verbal had over 2K, I think.
All right, well, see what we did for you, man. Come on. But no, I'm playing. But like, just to be honest, like, just get like a legitimate group of friends and work your way up, and I think that's the whole idea behind YouTube, right? It's the whole way of working success, and a guy like Rob comes in this. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rob, but you didn't know anybody beforehand, right?
Yeah, well, and I would actually argue with you that it's the same old formula. I think the networking side is right, but I don't think what you do, the videos you make and all that. I don't think that equation is still the same today as when a lot of you guys started. I think it's completely different. I think you've got different camps of people. You've got guys that break out into personality, where they're mainly personality driven, like an Eat My Diction comes to mind. And then you have guys that are production value, where it's like a Sergeant Merrill or an Xbox Ahoy is probably the best example. And it's like they kind of split off into these different camps. I mean, you can't just do regular commentary anymore. You do have to network, so you have to know people. But at the same time, you can't just do. You can do the regular commentary, but it's only going to take you so far. I think I'm starting to see like the separation of guys into their different. In their different specialties, it seems like, where they're starting to kind of drive to a niche and they're really pulling people in.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree with you right there, Rob. You're telling me you can't do normal commentaries anymore. The whole
you can, but they're commoditized. You can get commentary anywhere.
Okay, yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, okay, look, guys like Xbox Ahoy, those guys are like 1 in a million. Nobody can do videos like he can, right? He has like, if you've seen his setup, he's a pro at this. He does this for work. Like that's his living. He does editing, like stuff like that. Like people who do production value as high as he does are 1 in a million. Even if
Team Art and Onslaught, take them to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but like you can't find people like that. Like a guy like Sergeant Merrill, like he does some really really high quality stuff. But then again, how many Sergeant Merrills are there out there? Like there aren't very many, right? I mean, it like
yeah, but he also just started.
Well,
like he also just started.
Yeah, no, but he started probably at Rob's time ish. Like,
and what separated him from everybody else? If he's been doing it as long as I have, and he's gotten, I mean, if you want to use the word successful, he's been much more successful by doing what? And it's the high production value stuff.
I'm gonna tell you why he's successful.
Go ahead.
He not necessarily spams, but he gets his videos out to people.
Yeah.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He promotes his videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get on Twitter and you send them to people. You get on YouTube, send them to people. You get on forums and you post them. You just try to get them as viral as they can go, and then you get natural subs by that.
Can we talk about that?
But hold on. The difference is that he has quality videos. Like his stuff is like it's really good. Videos with his overlays and all that stuff. Like it's entertaining to watch. I haven't ever got a video like sent to me that's like, hey, check this out, where I like watch it and I'm like, oh, you'll be huge, because people are just, you know what I'm saying? Like people are just starting out. Like you have to put a lot of time and effort. I mean, look at the series that you were doing for Machinima. I'm fucking retarded right now.
The guns thing?
World Weapons, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you were doing that, like that took a lot of time and a lot of effort and going through and researching and doing all that stuff. And that's like why like people they think like they can just talk over a mic, which is like how I started. It's really what I do is just talk over a mic, and they think that that's going to get you huge. It's not. You have to bring something to the table.
And that's what I'm saying is regular commentary is commoditized. Everybody can do it now, and everybody does it. And then, like you said, they send it to everybody they can think of and go, look, I'm awesome. I'm going to blow up. And the truth of the matter is there's only so many people in the space that can get big. And if they don't have that special thing about them, whether it be a really awesome personality or production value or something, they got to have something that separates them from everybody else. So if you want to just do regular commentary, you're going to get lost in the sea of everybody who's doing it.
Yep.
Well, I know what Seb's about to say. I'm gonna let him talk and then I'll make a point.
No, because I am really like, people who know me, they know I hate the fucking Twitter spam. I feel there's kind of a sense of pride in making your own channel, growing it by yourself, working hard. Like, okay, I'm not a high production value guy. I can't edit stuff for shit. I'm good at making like commentaries. I can talk over videos. I can get some better gameplays than maybe some of the guys out there. But like I'm more of a, if I can compare myself to a guy, maybe kind of like a Wings, like who posts a lot of stuff and his production value sometimes isn't as high as somebody like Xbox Ahoy, but he longtails his stuff, right? And that's more of my idea. And the whole networking idea, the whole spamming stuff, even if your stuff is great, right? Even if you're Xbox Ahoy, and your stuff is wonderful, I could never ask for shit like that, because let's say you do, like, okay, let's say I tweet my stuff at Dunkus, right? I'm like, Dunkus, look at my video, it's awesome. And Dunkus is like, yeah, it's cool, shout it out, whatever. And I get a bunch of subs, and then I grow to be as big as you, right? I'll look at you and say, you gave me that, like, right? Like, I don't, like, I didn't work for it. I asked you and you gave it to me. You basically own my channel is what I'm telling you. Like, I didn't build that shit. It's all fake stuff.
Not at all, because you put in, it depends on how you do it. If you send, like, we'll talk about Dunkus. If you send Dunkus one tweet and you're like, hey man, I'd appreciate it if you check this out, and he watches it and he likes it, then that's fine. But if you repetitively do it, then yes, I can see where you're coming from.
I totally agree with you, Larry. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, well, I understand.
like as a smaller channel, I'm always cognizant of that because it's like obviously there's bigger guys that if I could get my stuff in front of them, maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't. But there's that. I totally hear what you're saying, Seb. I walk that line of I don't want to look like I'm begging for views and just trying to blow up to blow up. It's like I want my channel to be good. I want my content to be good and consistent. But I don't want it to be like I need instant fame. Help me. I want to go about it the right way. In air quotes, if there's a way to do it the right way, you know what I mean?
Let's take Rob as an example. He
just send pictures of your dick to 15-year-olds.
Exactly, it works. It works. No, but I mean, okay, like just stay on topic here. Rob never tweeted at me anything, right? Rob never asked me to shout out anything. He never asked me to do anything for him. He never asked to be on this podcast. I came to him because he did good work, right? I found him. I forget how I found his channel. I think it was through Heartbreaker Nation because I'm pretty sure Nick Wilson asked him to be a director on, and I found him through that, and I liked the stuff, and I subbed to his channel, and now I watch his videos, and he never asked for anything, but his stuff was good, his stuff was entertaining, and I like, he worked for my sub, and now he's on here, and hopefully he'll get some more subs out of that, and hopefully he'll meet other people, and other people will like his stuff. I mean, that's the way it works, because he does good stuff, right? So, I don't know, I just feel that, like, the whole sense of pride and work and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Etiquette isn't there anymore on YouTube. It's all fucking dick licking and whatever.
I'm gonna always have. I'm gonna say this. I've never sent a video on Twitter to anybody, but I have sent videos in PMs, and that is how I got my start. So I'm always gonna have a soft spot with that because I sent my video to these people, and don't judge me. This was back in the day, so this is these like 5 people. I think I sent it to S&Ds. I sent it to Muzzafuzza, Woody, and there was one more. I forget who, but I know there was 4 at least. But I sent it to those people, just not. I think Trump was one of them. Not thinking anything. Just like this is my first commentary. Check it out. Like every message you get. And John actually liked my video, and he messaged me back and commented on my video, and I don't know. That's just, if he wouldn't have done that, would I be where I am right now? I don't know.
But see, I think that's a little different if you did it in a PM and it wasn't just out there for everyone to see. You know what I'm saying?
It's private.
Yeah. But here's the devil's advocate side to that. Nowadays, with however many messages that you get in a YouTube inbox, not me per se, but Dunkus, Woody, Wings, however many messages that they get in their inbox, what do you think your chances of them seeing it versus Twitter spam? Like, they're not going to see it in their inbox. How many days would they have to sit down and read all their messages? So what is your choice then if you're trying to get into it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where that Twitter spam comes from.
You have to network, because when I started, Bendro was the same size as me. Bash was the same size as me. Juicer was the same size as me. Everybody was, like, we all fell into this group, and we just grew together. That's what you got to do. That's the key to getting big without having like a Xbox Ahoy approach where your content is just ridiculous, or you're Larry and you're just extremely sexy.
No, but like Dunkus is right though. It's Larry all about and okay, Larry, to explain your whole, you're not gonna send a video to Dunkus because he, like, odds are he's not gonna see it anymore because his inbox is exploded, right? Mine isn't though. Like, I'm at enough subs that I can still read all my messages, right? So I get videos, I'll watch them as long as they're not sent to like a bunch of people, right? Like, they're forwarded to like everybody.
It's to delete.
Yeah, okay. No, but like if somebody writes me like a small text saying, "Hey, TryHard, love your stuff, blah blah blah," and like he didn't sub like 2 minutes earlier, like, I can see that, guys. I know who subs to my channel and who sends me a message like 2 seconds afterwards and then says like they've been watching me forever. Okay, liars. Sorry.
Yeah.
But no, but like if somebody sends me a message saying, "Hey, I just love your stuff, saw you on FNG, whatever," and here's my video, I'll watch it, and if I like it, I'll tweet it, I'll share it, I'll do whatever. Like, I have been like known to send some videos to some bigger guys because I liked it, and that's fine. But like the whole Twitter spam and like, I clicked on some Twitter profiles earlier, and like 9 tweets out of 10 were, "Hey, check out this video." Like, the second somebody tweets whatever, I'm taking a shit on the toilet, whatever, and people are like, "Hey, check out my video." It's seriously, it's gone over the edge, and I just get angry that people like that succeed over like honest hard work. That's just my idea.
It goes back to the same old thing, it's easier to ask a question than to look up the answer. It's always easier to say, "Hey,
Fucking Yoda up in this bitch."
What's the answer?" Instead of going ahead and looking at, like, I deal with that all the time, especially in the military, because we have, like, young kids coming in, and they get in the habit of, we teach them where to go to find the answer, but it's easier to go ask someone that's been in a while so they can just give you the answer real quick instead of you looking it up and retaining that information. So that's what people are doing. It's always easier. Fuck the easiest route, man. That's what people are trying to do.
Well,
So
and the flip side to the networking too is, and this is something I think about a lot, is, so say I get like a shout out from somebody who's bigger, and then I get a big influx of new people. It's like, okay, now it's my opportunity to lose it, right? Because now I got all these people coming in, they're expecting, just awesomeness like all over the place. And if I don't deliver, then that's almost worse than not having them in the first place. So it's like, it's careful what you ask for, because if you do get that wave of people coming in and people are expecting good things, then you have to be able to deliver on that. Otherwise, you're going to let them down and they'll turn into dead subs, or they're unsub, and then which you might be worse off in the first place.
You'll have unsubs. I mean, I think I have 11,000 total since I started my channel.
Wow.
11,000 unsubs.
You've got 500% more unsubs than I have subs.
Yeah.
Maybe they unsub me and subbed you.
I don't think so.
Like, the second you get a shout out, you'll realize that your next video you'll get a bunch of unsubs, and like, let's say you gain like 1,000 subs overnight, and you post a video like the very next day, you'll get like about 100 unsubs, just because people they'll sub for your shout out, whatever, and then they'll realize that they don't like you, and that's fine. I mean, I don't mind an unsub. I don't mind if people don't like my channel, right? If you're gonna sub to me, and just forget that I exist.
Yeah, you better Skype calls late at night.
You fucking asshole.
Talking about if you suck dick for $1 million.
Dude, you would. I know you would.
How long do I have to suck it for?
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, this is a good question. I don't know.
Wrong question.
Wrong. Pretty soon he's gonna ask what it tastes like too.
It's $1 million, dude.
Yeah.
Let's say the okay.
$1 million buys a lot of mouthwash.
You're gonna suck it but
it can't cleanse your soul.
For a maximum of a minute or till ejaculation. There you go.
No, definitely not that.
No, but like, you're not swallowing it. It's just until he does his job.
What? Did you say for a minute or ejaculation?
Yeah. Well, the guy might really, really enjoy it. Who knows? Maybe you're gifted at it. I don't know.
Oh my god. That's your secret talent now? Is that what you're saying Dunk's secret talent is? Blowjobs?
No, I don't know. I mean, maybe oh my god. But for a minute or until the end of the act. How about that?
That's like black and white right there.
Okay.
It's like saying jumping off a cliff or not jumping off a cliff.
Okay, how about
either way, you still have a dick in your mouth. There's a little gray there.
Yeah.
Wait, why do I come back to the podcast and the first thing I hear is you got a dick in your mouth? Seriously, guys, come on. What the fuck?
How about
me?
How about
I'm seriously, I'm quitting this podcast because all you do is talk about dicks and mouth and like, I'm
we just
sorry.
had good conversation. You came in the wrong time.
Yeah.
Sure, buddy. Sure. Seb's talking about dicks and mouths and I came in at the wrong time.
Maybe if you stayed around for the whole podcast, maybe listen back for the past 20 minutes while you've been napping.
Yeah,
old man.
Look, old men need their naps. I need to, it's just power naps is what I call them.
All right, let me clear this up. 1 million is not enough for me to finish someone. 2 million is not enough. 3 million is not enough. Right about this 4 million is not enough. I don't know what is enough, but that's just ridiculous.
You're kidding me. Yeah. You wouldn't take 1 minute of
1 minute is different than finishing.
Humiliation. Let's just say the guy prepares for your arrival, right? So,
Larry, what about?
Like, we need to stop talking about this.
No. So he knows you're coming. He's ready. He's been fluffed, right?
Oh wow.
Oh.
You're on all. Okay. You're on your knees. And then he comes in and he's right on edge. He's good to go, right? $1 million. It'll take 10 seconds. You know how guys are. You come and it's over, right? So.
Oh my
so,
god. Seb.
Oh my god.
How are we
One-
still having
one-
this conversation
1
fucking
minute.
6
1
months
minute.
later?
How do we mute him? How do we mute
I don't
him?
know.
Is that
Actually, let
possible?
me try that. Hold on. Drop down
Dude, just
menu,
fucking try.
hang
answer
up,
the- answer
send
the
in
goddamn
submissions,
question.
Show profile. Yeah, I can't mute him.
Answer the
I
question.
I would not do that.
Yep. I also would not.
I don't think you guys know what $1 million really is. I'm just saying.
No, trust me. I live
don't-
in Manhattan. I know exactly what $1 million is. Like exactly what it is.
We're not all as
I've-
rich as you
I've-
said.
I've
me?
never seen $1 million like put in front of me, but I guarantee you, if someone put it in front of me and they're like, "Hey, put this dick in your mouth," I would walk the fuck out the room.
Okay.
That shit ain't
like,
happening.
Like, I can honestly say that about like 75% of like the people never will make $1 million in their lifetime. It's not gonna happen.
That's fine. That's fine with me. You know why?
You
'Cause I
can
didn't
make-
put a dick in
you
my
can
mouth to
make-
get there.
You can make 60 years worth of money in 10
Hey,
seconds.
I got this. How about sucking a dick for $1 million is equal to getting big on YouTube by Twitter spam?
Spam
Burn.
away, dude.
Just burn
Spam
you.
away.
Wait. Actually, I just found a link here. Here's a link so Larry can visualize how much $1 million is. So we get like I think this is a good link so that we can, get an idea of what it looks like, what $1 million looks like, and that's what $1 million looks like the second thing down there. Now think about that when you're sort of
That's not very much.
So it's a
Exactly.
pallet full of money.
No.
Yeah.
It's not even a pallet full. It's the thing next to his shoe.
It's 100 packs of $100 bills,
It's like a shoebox.
or 100 packs of 10,000. There you go.
Okay, then they should put your life earnings beside that picture. It's like smaller than it's like half of what that is. Yeah,
Give me a
dude,
trillion, I might do it.
dude. Duncan,
A trillion.
You
10
know, warehouse for your
seconds.
money.
You can work 10 seconds to make your entire life worth of money.
But then
Dude.
you have to think about
No.
what you did for those.
Yeah.
10
Dude,
seconds.
okay. And on top of that, what you're doing is done by 50% of the people in this world. It's not like you're killing
It's not
somebody.
really 50. It's
No.
like 53 or 40.
Okay,
48.
whatever. You know what I mean, right? No, but I mean,
Somebody
Women
would
do
do it
this-
for $100.
women do this. Oh yeah,
Hello,
like,
kitty.
she's a girl. She's a chick.
Okay.
Okay, so AJ would do it for 1,000. What a fucking asshole. But
AJ was talking about selling his own children the other day. That's he doesn't even come into this argument.
no, but 10 second, dude. I would
do it to fly. I wouldn't do it for money.
Oh, for
Whoa,
superpowers?
what? No.
for the ability to fly.
Yeah.
Now, is this ability forever?
Yep.
Yeah, I would do that too.
You said that
easy.
wasn't even a question. We weren't even questioning whether you would do that.
I'd be the only motherfucker on this planet without superpowers because
You
I'm not
guys are
doing
just
it.
fucking homophobes. That's what you are.
No, not at all.
Nope,
look,
it's
I-
just a preference, man.
What, did you not understand the meaning
Yeah.
of the word homophobe?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
like-
scared of the penis. Is what you are. You're scared of the penis.
There's
No.
too much dick
No,
talk on this podcast.
Yes, I agree.
Amen,
with
brother.
that. Thank you.
Rob, what about you? 10 seconds, $1 million. He jizzes in your face.
Negative ghostwriter. I'm out.
Oh
I'm
my
out of that
God.
room so fast. I don't even go in that room.
You're fucking kidding me.
No,
No,
definitely
nobody
not.
knows about
serious,
this.
man.
This is like super top secret. Like nobody will ever know what happened. It's just you
You
and
will,
him.
though.
That's
All right,
impossible. YouTube,
verbal-
baby. Nothing's a secret nowadays.
I'm suggesting we drop Seb and pick up Rob here because way less gay talk will happen on this fucking podcast.
I'm
This
all
guy
over
runs
that.
out. This guy runs out of the gay room. Seb runs into it, mouth open.
Okay. So can
See-
we change the subject here? Because
Yes.
Can I just go on record beforehand and just say that everybody else I've talked to agrees with me. It's only people on this podcast who disagree with me. Just saying.
Everyone you've talked to. What is like? That's a very loose.
Ask anybody. They all agree with me.
I'll put up a poll. How about that? I can do that.
Dude,
I've got an
please.
account on SurveyMonkey. I can put a
Yes.
poll together for you.
Do it. I'll fucking tweet it. I'll rep it. Do it. Seriously. See,
So the
Tino's agrees with
moral
me.
of the story is get a network of friends that have around the same amount of subscribers as you.
Yes.
And I mean, you can send videos to people on Twitter, but don't do it like 10, 12 at a time. Do it like one person, then wait an hour, then another person. PMs work the best in YouTube, but people rarely see them. Just make good content and have fun. That's all you need to do.
How about save your tweets for your best videos? How about that? Like, when you've made a good video, right? Like, my videos that go big, usually I can tell which ones are gonna go big, right? If I make a usual commentary, I know it's gonna have its usual amount of views. If I make something special, like my great wall of care package videos that I think you saw, Dunkus, you liked it. That one went big, right? So
Yeah.
I knew that one was gonna be good because nobody's done that before. It was funny, right? So that one I wouldn't be scared to tweet it at people, right? Because it's something interesting. But if it's just one of your like normal videos, something normal, just keep it for yourself, man. Just don't like it's like crying wolf, right? If you always tweet your shit, people don't look at it anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, have we drained this topic enough?
Yeah, I think so. What are your guys' thoughts on the new map pack? Well, the trailer at least.
I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Really?
The only reason I bought this, well, I didn't buy the second one, but the only reason I got the second one was for zombies, because the maps I'm just not really impressed with. I was impressed with one, Convoy. That was the only one I liked, but zombies kind of turned me off because of that whole guy running around the whole time, George Romero, and it wasn't the main characters, so the storyline wasn't there. I just wasn't feeling it like I was Ascension. So the only thing I would get this one for would be zombies, but I don't even know. But I'm gonna get it because I get every map pack. It's inevitable, but
Yeah.
I'm just not that excited about it. I just didn't. It's coming out Tuesday. I didn't even know that.
Yep.
Oh, must make a video on Tuesday. View horror engaged.
Don't even say that.
I will.
There's a good argument to that. Okay, Bash always tells me this. He's like, would CNN not cover a live news story just because they didn't want to view horror, or would they wait till like a week later and cover the news story?
Yeah, exactly.
No, they would get to the scene and cover that shit live. They would be like the first one on the scene. They'd be the first one there.
Okay, here's my argument for it, right? If I put a video up that same day with a gameplay on firing range, I'll get 10, like the first 10 comments are going to be, can you show us the new map pack, right? So my subs want to see this. My subs are asking for it. So I'm helping them see stuff they want to see. I'm helping myself because, I'm going to get more attention if I do this, so it's kind of a win-win situation. I don't have a problem doing that. That works for me. Like I posted a FAMAS test video today, yesterday, and that one went big because people wanted to see it. Is it view whoring? I don't know.
No,
Is it what people wanted to see it, right? So
Well, plus that was a pretty unique concept. I like the idea that you had the forethought to be like, I know they're gonna, patch this, so let's see what it's gonna look like before and after. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But I mean, there's something else, and I know TryHard and I have had this conversation many times. But like one of your best performing videos is like your very first thoughts on Black Ops, right? And you posted it like freaking 4 hours after it launched. And
I want to take that one back.
but and it, not that what you said is the most insightful thing ever now, but that's with perfect hindsight. And what you were putting together was your best thoughts at the moment in time, and that becomes the most relevant because people are searching at that moment in time and they're looking for content. And good for you. Like I'm kind of with Bash here. Like, get the map packs and put out a video as quickly as you possibly can, just saying your thoughts on the first map pack and some gameplay. Like Gold Glove does it. I see him do it with like he has the first gameplays that I almost always see on those, and that's pretty cool.
I forget who I spoke to earlier today, but he said something about just basically give them what they want, right? I mean, you can't just force feed them stuff that like people don't want to see, right? I mean, you can't just keep on giving them firing range, Nuketown videos, the same old shit all the time, and not fucking. Where am I going? I mean.
Where am I going with this? I'm just.
No, it's like people.
Wait, Rob.
It's obvious that people want to see it because it's the most searched thing that day on YouTube. So if people are searching it, that means people want to see it. So you're not view whoring.
Well, and the other side is like if I get Mr. I TryHard's take on the new map pack, that's great, but I want to get some other people's opinions too. So and you can always say, well, 8 other guys are going to do this, and that's true. But if I've got guys that I follow, I want to know what they think about it, and if I'm trying to make an educated decision on it. So I mean, not everybody's going to have the same opinion on it, so it's not a bad thing. I mean, you want to get to people's takes on it and what they feel and what they understand about it. I mean, if everybody does one, I mean, then that's another story. But that's not the case. Not everybody does one.
All right. I found out what I was gonna say earlier, but it's basically big videos. Like, sure, it's kind of like right place, right time, but it's more of a get lucky idea, right? It's one of those videos that I think Mercadurka showed me his most viewed video. It was something stupid in zombies where it was like a glitched out some whatever, and even EMR's biggest video was like some man walking around. It was glitched out, and he told me like that video took him fucking 5 minutes to do. It had no effort at all, but people were laughing. Like that was his best video ever. It got him the most amount of subs, most amount of views, and it's basically one of those get lucky type deals, right? So
I was telling Lars Verbal the other night that one of my most viewed Black Ops videos is just me at level 50, no prestige, about to prestige. I'm just showing my 5 classes. That's one of my most viewed Black Ops videos.
Why is that one of your biggest? Like, is there a reason? Like, did it get associated with something else, or I don't know?
I posted it on November 19th or something. So it was like a week after the game came out. It was like level 50, no prestige, my classes and combat record. That's it.
And to be fair, like we were talking about it, and I think we came up with a really good reason why it's one of your best ones. And like I agree with what our conclusion was, and it's basically like people are asking what class setups look like and what they should do, and like I'm sure that's a pretty highly sought after, something people are looking for. So if you're the first person out there that gets to prestige level and you can show your stuff, you've got like 2 different types of information that people are looking for there: prestige and what that looks like. So they're typing in the word prestige, and secondly, more importantly, class setups. And I think people die for that shit. So it's
funny to go back and look at my classes back then.
Right? Yeah. It's
horrible.
like, oh, what was I doing?
Rocking Ghost on every single class.
No, AK-74U with the extended mags and not scavenger. No dual mags.
That's awesome. But I mean, like, to me, that's great as well, because it just shows the power of being first, like that CNN concept that Bash is after.
Yeah. See, my biggest video was tips and tricks, like you said, Verbal. But the reason it got big was because I posted like 4 hours after the game came out. I took a week off work. I went to like the midnight release, got it, played it for an hour, posted a video. I posted 3 videos in about 1.5 days, and those are my 3 biggest videos on YouTube right now. They're far from being my best, and the information on it right now is totally false. People are still watching it saying, "Oh my God, you're telling us it's impossible to sound horror," and at that time it was, right? But like now they fixed it, and people are like trolling me for it now. Whatever, but
yeah, ignore that, dude.
Yeah, for sure. But like, what I'm trying to get at is the only reason that one got big is because that video got associated. Like, it had the exact same tags as some other guy's video that has like 1 million views on Black Ops for some reason. And then
all right,
when you
guys,
click on
I have to interrupt you just for a quick second to tell you all that all of your girlfriends suck in comparison to mine, because I'm on a podcast on a Friday night talking to my buddies, and she just made me cookies and delivered them in front of me on the table in front of me. I'm looking at 6 hot, piping warm cookies. Be jealous. Be very, very jealous.
CSB, bro.
But who's having sex after this podcast?
Yeah, me too, so bite me. Fair enough.
Seb's going to have it with a guy, so that's
true.
Yeah, dude, he's coming over tonight.
Oh, dear Lord.
No, I was what was I going to say? My other most viewed video is like a wager match video, just a random wager match. That's it. It's commentary, like the week of Black Ops came out.
Wow.
It's like high roller wager match. That's it.
I wonder if that was one of the first high roller wager matches then.
It has commentary.
Probably was.
Because I mean,
See, I
White Boys
bet
make
you.
a living out of doing high roller wager matches now.
Oh, look at Muzza. That's all he does. But look at your how it gets discovered. I bet you if you look up high roller whatever, yours will come out, right? I mean,
Yeah,
that's how
maybe.
That's how review videos comes out. Like if you type in review of Black Ops or whatever, there's probably some guy out there with like 1 million view video. Like he posted it on like the first day it came out, whatever. Like I made sure like that my first 3 Black Ops videos, that the title of them was Black Ops Tips and Tricks. That's what I made sure that it was Black Ops.
Yeah,
Tips
you gotta have
and
Black
Tricks
Ops in the title.
Yep,
So.
Black Ops Tips and Tricks, and the tags were Black Ops Tips and Tricks, all the guns, all the maps, and
I mean, still like
names.
For the first 2 or 3 months after the game comes out, you still need to put Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops in the title, and then you can eventually take it out. But if it's in the title right when the game comes out, you're going to get a lot of hits just because it's in the title.
Yep. God, so after this podcast, I'm realizing that the best way to grow is to be the total asshole. Like title your shit so that people can see it. Tweet
that's
out
not being an asshole to me though. 'Cause
No,
you know
I know.
what being an asshole to me is those tweets I get constantly from people saying, "Hey, retweet this, bro," and then I look at his history, and that guy or gal has done the exact same thing to every single one of you too, and I'm like, seriously, bite me.
Well, I sent a video to Verbal once, and it was just because I happened to mention him kind of innuendo like in the video, and then like in the PM I put I feel like a sorority girl because I in air quotes I never do this, and I felt dirty about it. I was like, here's a video. I just wanted you to because I'm mentioning you here kind of like in innuendo, but not like directly. But I was like, I never do this.
Worst thing is, everybody says that too. They're like, I never tweet this out to anybody, but like you're really special. Please watch my stuff. But like when it's legit, people don't see it, right? But I mean, you got found some other way, so good for you.
Well, yeah, thanks.
Well, okay. So, funnily enough, my highest watched video ever is one where I actually asked for.
Wait, we're talking YouTube, not RedTube, right?
Oh shit! My bad. Sorry.
Take the POV out of there.
POV. Yep. Never mind. So yeah, I don't really have a story. Forget what I was saying. No,
I'm kidding. Sorry.
My best video ever was my setup video, and I actually reached out to a bunch of people, and I was like, guys, I hope you know I don't do this often because I've never asked you, and I won't ask you, but I really I did put a lot of effort into that video, and like Woody tweeted it out. I know you guys.
That's how I found out about you.
Yeah, there you go.
That video.
I'm awesome.
I didn't know who Verbal was until that video.
See, and now you found out, and isn't your life better because of it?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's questionable.
Someone's audio a bit fucked up there, Mr. TryHard.
Maybe it was me. I was hearing everybody as like robot, whatever. But anyways, I think it's time for a new topic, and I think it's time we talk about the best game that ever came to Xbox Live.
Yes, I agree. Magic the Gathering.
I think it's just I think it's just me and Dunkus. Dude, you liking that game?
I'm going to go take a nap. I'll be right back.
We don't need to talk about it.
Me too. It's about time for a verbal nap anyway.
We can skip it.
No, I want to talk about this. This game's fun.
I kind of want you guys to talk about it just because I want to sort of, A, bash and give you guys shit. B, I honestly want to know what the hell is what do you see in that game? Because isn't it like, it's a card game online, right?
See, you don't even know what it is, and you're just fucking bashing it, right? It's like bashing something you don't even know, like... Dude, get to know it.
That's exactly what it is. It's not
exactly
like me bashing. I'm saying it's crap because I don't know what it is.
That's just uneducation, dude.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, well, fine. Okay, Dunkus, have you found anything that's better from the first Magic to the second?
It doesn't lag very much. Like it used to sync a lot. When you get a lot of cards on the table, the game would sync, or if you counter a spell, which the game has to do a lot of calculations, then it would sync and freeze, and everything would go haywire. Wow. The animations are better. The cards, I don't know about the decks. I'm still not in love with yet, and we need to have more decks. I think there's not enough options there. But
am I the only one who thinks that they should make you be able to customize your own decks? Like, how hard would it be?
They can't do that with multiplayer and everything.
Why not?
Because people would just make so much overpowered decks they would never lose.
Well, isn't that the point of Magic? I mean, like,
it is in real life, but not when you're trying to get people introduced to the hobby.
All right, yeah, okay. But I mean, back in the first Magic, I forget like the title of it, whatever. But we all know that the whatever the black deck was called, it was so overpowered,
Vampire,
right? Yeah.
Vampires and the elves.
Wow,
yeah,
you're such a fan there. The black one, the one that I don't know what it's called.
Listen.
I forget what it's called.
They did a good job of balancing the decks. They're all balanced in this new game. They have each one of them is pretty deadly, but there is a couple that stand out. The blue-green deck stands out, and the black-red, taking out all the black cards, stands out as well. But I'm not going to get too.
For the Magic noob here, you like when you play with a deck, like we shuffle cards and we play with a deck, all of us, or I get the blue-green deck and you get a black deck.
You pick whatever you want. So there's 5 colors. There's white, black, red, green, blue.
Okay, and then you play with one color deck and I play with another.
Yeah, you just play with whichever color you want, whichever one you create.
Every deck has its own strength, right? Like a red deck is more quick attack. It's less monster oriented. A green deck is basically like an elf deck. The monsters are very, very strong, but in the first stages of the game, the deck is weak because your monsters need more mana to get out. Blue decks, they have a lot of instants, a lot of cancels, a lot of illusions. Black decks are like vampire decks. They have leeches. They have, yeah, exactly, discard decks.
You went right into the details, didn't you? So is it like loadouts? Like that's my my loadout is my
basically like
so I can choose
each deck. Each deck has like a perk. So the perk of a red deck would be really fast. So you want to kill your opponent fast. You want to do instant damage. Instant means you just do 3 damage and that's it. Creature damage would mean you put a creature out, then that creature attacks and goes through the whole process. But the red deck is really quick because you can kill them usually by like before the 10th turn on a good red deck. You can kill the other player.
Gotcha.
Yep. I actually, okay, I'm gonna so nerd out here, but back when I was in high school, I actually had a real Magic deck, and I had a red fast attack deck, and I had actually no creatures in it, and people wouldn't let me play because there were Magic tournaments, and people wouldn't let me play because it was what was seen as the most OP deck, because making a fast attack instant deck cost no money because instants cost like 25 cents, and it was so OP because you couldn't really kill it. Like Matt said, by turn 10 you're probably dead. So, yeah, nerding out right there at my high school. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's just basically it's really easy, Lars. The basic concept is you lay down land cards or mana. That's your color, and then from those you play your other cards. So you play instants or sorceries or creatures, and then the creatures or the cards themselves tell you what they do. So say you have a card that has 2 damage and then 2 toughness. So you put it out, it tells you exactly what it does. You don't need to read any rule books. The cards tell you everything that they do. All you need to maybe need the rules for is like terminology, like haste or flying or something like that. You might not know what that means, but the cards are self-explanatory. It's really easy to pick up. I would suggest checking it out.
Okay, I mean I'm with you. I just think that we all make decisions. I'm trying to be as nice as possible now about this retarded thing you two do, but I feel like if I'm going to spend time playing with my Xbox, it's going to be on something a little bit like sell me on Duke Nukem. And I think that would be a hard sell right now because I'm a huge fan. I hate the reviews. I hate everything I can see about it. I'm willing to have a look at it, but it kind of looks shit. But sell me on Magic the Gathering, why don't I play that with a bunch of buddies while drinking, face to face or something? Like I'm not going to do that over a computer game. Like that seems.
We will at PAX. Are you going to PAX?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I may or may not be going, but if I go, we're going to play Magic.
I don't know why you're debating whether you're going or not, but
well, it's just the timing is not really working out. We can talk about that later.
All right. But yeah, I mean, Magic is one of those games where it's more it takes more skill than you may think, right? You're not just playing cards, right? There are certain things that
there's strategies and stuff.
Yeah, like you're counting your mana. Like the best way to explain it to you is actually for you to get the game and to play the challenges, not to play the whole games, but to play the challenges where they're putting you in these situations where there's like, okay, you have 1 life left, your opponent has 5, you have these cards, now win the game in 1 turn. And these challenges take so much thought and different actions and just basic
premeditation.
Exactly. And some of them are so complicated that like they'll take like 15 actions to actually win the game, that you actually get to learn the intricates, the whole ins and outs of the whole game. And I'm pretty sure you would enjoy it, Verbal. You're just not giving it a chance. That's just.
No, I agree, and that's exactly what I'm not doing. I'm not interested in giving it a chance because the way I feel, I just don't have the time. Like if I'm going to be on my Xbox, I'm going to be doing something else. Anyway, should we move on?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Move on.
What are we moving on to?
So the FAMAS patch.
Yes, you did a video today, and I didn't even get a chance to check it out. What's the score?
Okay. I did a video yesterday, and what it basically is just basically showing you what the patch is for. What they basically did was they added more ADS time. So basically what it does is when you're aiming down sights, the time it takes for you to aim down sights is longer than it usually is for the FAMAS, right? It's basically, I don't know the exact time for it, but it's basically as long as it is for you to raise an SMG. If you're raising a M60, it's longer than if you're raising whatever, like assault rifle. That's basically the time it takes for you to raise a FAMAS now. The only problem with that is if you're rocking Sleight of Hand Pro, which raises your ADS time up, it cancels all that. So you're as fast as you used to be, right? So I think all us pub stars, we all rock the Sleight of Hand Pro perk, so that basically cancels everything else. What it did also was it added the hipfire. Hipfire was a whole lot better. If you go see my video, the hipfire pre-patch was a whole lot tighter. Right now, if you're hip firing from more than 15 feet away, you're basically shooting darts. It's crazy bad. It's all over the place. You're shooting 10 feet up on the ground, all over the place. What else did it do? Help me out, guys. I think, I don't think it did anything else. Tino's can probably help me on that. It probably did something else, so I'm probably forgetting about it. No, probably nothing else. But okay, basically it just made the FAMAS being on par with the AUG. I've been rocking the AUG a lot now. People just don't like the recoil on it. I think it's manageable. I think it's a whole lot similar to the FAMAS as it was time. Oh, the recenter time. Thank you, T. The time it takes to recenter the gun after every shot. It basically made it more difficult to aim at long ranges is what it basically does. It's harder to shoot people from cross map. Basically, it makes you want to use the G11 a whole lot more, but is it going to take away from the GB whole aspect of the thing, or are they going to go ahead and start using something else? I don't think so. If you guys have tried it, I don't know your opinions on it.
Yeah, I tried it. It felt like something was a little bit off. It wasn't 100%, but it's kind of like it didn't seem huge to me. Like it wasn't, like you're saying, it didn't seem game.
Wait, you're talking about the FAMAS, not your dick, right?
Ooh, good. I like it. Yes, the FAMAS, bitch.
Wow.
I love how he gets back from peeing. He immediately starts talking about penis.
No, it was just, I had to go there. You set yourself up for it.
I did a little bit, didn't I? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, in my opinion, it doesn't seem to be like it'll stop everyone using it, so.
I didn't really use it because I'm in love with the AK too much. 47.
How do you handle that thing? Every time I shoot, the aims go up and I lose my target. I don't know. It doesn't work for me.
Try playing with a different gun every week. You'll get used to it.
Nope. I'm a fucking nope.
That's kind of what I do.
See, Rob, you're setting yourself up for failure here because they're gonna give you the stupidest setups and you're not gonna be able to get a gameplay out of it. They're gonna tell you, okay, you're using the Olympia on array with Harden, and go for it, dude. Hip fire only.
Been there, done that.
I was about to say, didn't we do that like last week, Matt?
Me? Yeah, and we all failed at it though.
Don't call him Matt, please.
Yeah, right.
That
He's
is
not
my
Matt.
name. People call me Seb. Is whatever. Anyways,
Seb is your name. Seb is your legal name.
But so what's the next gun they're going to nerf after this one? What's going to be the big complaint next?
The AUG, probably.
no,
I mean, when do they stop nerfing all the guns and realize it is what it is and just let everybody go?
You'll never have a balanced game.
no, that's
my
impossible.
point. I agree with you. It's my point. It's like they keep tweaking stuff, and I guess I'm glad they're actually paying attention to what we're saying. But at the same time, it's like, look how many changes they've made in the lifespan of the game so far.
Rob, what do you like better? Treyarch, who puts out patches when we bitch about it, or Infinity Ward, where everybody uses a FAMAS or an ACR and nobody patched that?
Oh, I know, and that's my beef is that it's like you can't seem to get. Well, it's like Dunkus said. There's not going to be a balanced game, and you just have to learn to live with that. I would rather have them be active than like dormant. But at the same time, it's like every time I turn around, everybody's griping about one gun or the other, and it's like, you know, they nerfed the 7.4U, and then now they're doing the FAMAS, and they've tweaked the sniping so many times.
Oh my god!
I won't even touch a sniper rifle anymore.
Just think about it like
I'm
this.
so tired of it.
If they had 10 assault rifles, 5 SMGs, 5 snipers, 5 LMGs, and they all perform like the FAMAS, and then the RPD or something in Modern Warfare 2, and then the sniper was like the intervention. Every sniper rifle performed like that. So every gun performed the exact same. The only thing that was different was the skin. Like, why would you play that game? the full point of Call of Duty is the variety. You can use a Mac 11 and dick around if you want to, or you can use a FAMAS and TryHard.
Yep.
You know what I don't enjoy? I don't enjoy the people on YouTube who make videos bitching about Treyarch who they're clearly trying to make us happy, right? They're working their asses off trying to make the whole professional aspect of the game. They're listening to guys like Hastro out there making different changes to private matches, stuff like that. They're listening to the YouTube community, patching stuff. They're watching our videos. They're actually trying to interact with us, and we're out here just saying, FAMAS is overpowered. This is bullshit. I'm fucking tired of this. People run flak jacket all the time. Overpowered perk. Blackbird is overpowered. It's like, seriously, dude, just who the fuck are you, right? I mean, these people are like, they're not idiots, right? They have that job because they're smarter than you, and they do good work. I mean, just I don't know. It pisses me off at people who just start bitching, and they're just spinning up, and it's gonna fall in their face soon. I hope so. I just really, really hope so, man. Because I don't know. That's just my opinion on it.
It's quite an opinion.
Yeah, kind of shut the rest of us up, didn't it?
No, but tell me I'm wrong. I mean, somebody argue against me for some. I really want to hear you guys' opinion on it. Like, do you think Treyarch is doing a bad job? Like, do you think that no? All right.
This has been the best supported Call of Duty
Ever.
to date. I mean, and you can't complain about that. You can complain that you don't like what they did, but the fact that they are doing something, I mean, it's like that old saying, do something even if it's a mistake. You know, they're being proactive and they're listening, which this has never happened in the history of the franchise. So, I mean, you look at all the titles right now that are just like in total shambles, that, you know, where there's hackers and all kinds of problems and guns are imbalanced and whatnot. But, you know, they're doing something which is better than what you've got in certain lobbies in Call of Duty 4 or Modern Warfare 2. So I'm not complaining about that. I think I'm with you in the sense that I complain about everybody will find something else to complain about, and then that becomes the big theme of, oh, that gun is too overpowered, and it's like, when do we stop and just go, it's never going to be balanced, like Dunkus said, and that's fine. Let's just learn to live with it. I'm
starting to think people are making complaints just for the fact of making YouTube videos, right? People are like, if they don't have something to complain about, then their content's not interesting. I don't know. I'm not throwing names out there. I'm just saying.
What if they complained, but they gave some solutions of what they would like to see? Because I don't see too many videos like that where they say, here's what I don't like, here's why. You know, you hear, and Chiz pointed it out in the stream, that people say, oh, Black Ops sucks. Well, what sucks? Tell me why it's wrong. Tell me why you think it's not a good game. But you don't hear too many of those. It's a different game than its predecessors, and that's fine. But if you don't like it, tell me why.
Oh, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why these people are complaining as well. The reason they're complaining, why they say that the Black Ops sucks, is because they've played it for so many hours. They're so pissed off with everything going on in the game that it sucks, which by nature of the argument has to be wrong, because you bought it and you spent time on it, a lot of time on it, and that's where it's coming from. That's honestly why they can't also come up to you and say, this is why it sucks, because they couldn't tell you why it sucks, because
they're too close to the problem.
Exactly. That's my mind, at least.
I mean, I got my butt handed to me in Modern Warfare 2 the whole time. I don't have too many friends in real life that play as much as I do, or as fanatically as I do. So finding YouTube was kind of like, oh, there are other freaks like me in the world. But it was like, okay. Yeah, now I could roll with full parties, which is awesome. And when you're doing the lone wolf thing, it's a big difference. So I don't know if maybe that's part of the problem, but it's like Modern Warfare 2, I was ready to just break the disc in half and throw it in the trash because I was so terrible at it. So I guess I can see where they're coming from on that. But at the same time, if that's the best you can do for an argument, you're basically just saying, I suck at this game, so I don't like it.
But, okay.
Is it weird if I think, don't judge me, but I think, taking out the noob tubes, I think Modern Warfare 2's guns are more balanced than Black Ops guns.
I think you might have a hard time arguing that with the ACR.
Yeah.
Well, ACR does low damage.
True.
Dude.
Take out a scar and it'll beat it every time.
The FAMAS is a beast, though.
So is the M16. It has exactly the same.
No. FAMAS shoots faster, if I'm not...
No, the M16 shoots faster.
Okay,
either way, the Scar beats the ACR, and they both have no recoil.
But the Scar
the
has
only
a
gun with any kind of recoil, which is comparable to like the FAMAS and Black Ops, is the F2000.
which is okay, yeah, garbage. But
But it's garbage in Modern Warfare 2 because every other gun has no recoil. So put the M4, you'll destroy anybody with any gun in Modern Warfare 2 except the F2000. So you can't really destroy people with a Scorpion in Black Ops.
I think I see more gun variety in Black Ops than I did in Modern Warfare 2. I see a lot of
variety. I'm saying balance.
Oh no, exactly. But I mean, doesn't variety mean balance though? I mean, if people are using different guns, that probably means that people are doing well with these guns. I mean, people are using the AK because they're doing well with it, right?
Balance means I can use the M4 or the SCAR and still beat you both times.
Well,
no matter
you can't
what.
beat me, but I mean, no, I'm playing, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not agreeing with you there, Dunkus. I really think that there's more gun balance in Black Ops. Look at the AK. Look at the AK-47. Look at the 74. Look at the FAMAS. Look at the AUG. What else am I missing here? The single shots are terrible. The Galil works fine. I mean, Galil with a silencer. The people use the Commando all the time. I
would never see it in competitive though.
Well, same thing.
Fire rate is way too slow.
No, I know, but like same thing for GB in Modern Warfare 2. You're not going to see a SCAR. You're always going to see either a FAMAS or any.
Because it reloads too slow. That's why.
Yep.
Well, exactly.
Cool animation, but way too slow.
You're going to see TAR, ACR, FAMAS, UMP. That's it.
Yeah. You won't see TAR. Recoil on TAR is too wild, I think.
I would use it in GB, but that's just me.
See... Okay, how about we give it a tie?
How about we move on to Team Fortress 2? How fucking cool is that?
Oh, okay. You want to do that? That works.
Hold on, my dog's barking. I'm going to mute my mic.
So, for anyone else who's not really paying attention, Valve actually released Team Fortress 2 on Steam for the grand total price of free forever. I think that is a really cool move, and I hope it sets a precedent.
With the purchase of 5 games.
Is that what it is? Purchase of 5 games?
No, I'm playing. All right. It just sounds like one of those deals where they're fucking you over, right?
Yeah, totally. Rent these 5 movies and you get it for free. Yeah.
It's free, and apparently it'll be free forever. So if you want to get your PC, keyboard or mouse or die on, go ahead and start downloading that Team Fortress 2. I watched a lot of those videos. It's one of the most intriguing games on PC. I'm really curious if I can, download it.
It's really crazy.
Playing.
The learning curve is the steepest learning curve I've ever played.
Yeah.
Is it?
More than Counter-Strike.
I watched some of S&D's video and
because he's played forever. He's played competitively too, professionally.
I don't understand anything that's going on. He's like, I'm playing this engineer who does shit and he kills a lot of people. Like he's using a shotgun from like halfway across the map and I don't know. It's fucked up. But for some reason, like the graphics appeal to me. It's all cartoony and shit, and I don't know. I just really enjoy it. It looks like a nice game. Looks like it plays nice. I'm just scared of PC gaming and the whole hacking and lagging, and I just like the fact that I'm playing on console and everybody's on the same page, right? Nobody's fucking using something that I'm not, right? Everybody has an Xbox or a PlayStation 3 when they're playing with me, and I don't want to lose because my PC isn't as good as the guy next to me, right?
Tell that to the guys in the Modern Warfare lobbies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I mean that.
4 lobbies.
No, yeah, I mean, but like on Black Ops, it's fine, right? It's not hacked, and I know that the guy I'm facing is playing on an Xbox, so I don't know.
It takes a whole different skill set. I've played it on PC a little bit, and that was a while back, and I put it down because I was like, I have to invest some serious time into this if I want to even get mediocre at it. It's not like a Call of Duty title where you can pick it up and do fairly well right out of the gate. You have to put some time into it and really try.
I don't know, like the whole aiming with a mouse, for me is
aiming with your mouth, huh? What do you
there
think
you go.
about?
I thought you were dead, Larry, and I had to say a fucking.
You had to take a nap like me.
No, I've been here just listening.
Just listening, not contributing.
Yeah,
love it.
No, but I mean, it's one of those games I really want to try, but I'm scared of trying because I know that it's going to take so much time out of my life for me to get good at it, and if I'm not good at it, I'm not going to like it. So I want to like that game because it looks appealing to me. I want to try it, but then again, I don't want to get like fucked over by a bunch of S&Ds just grizzing on me. I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys gonna download it? Larry, Rob.
My
already
brother
have
actually
it.
got it for me for
No.
my birthday, but on the Xbox. So I'm about to play some Xbox over this weekend. Actually,
It's on Xbox. I'm such a noob.
You don't want that for Xbox, dude.
Yeah, in the orange box. I played it
Orange
on the
box.
orange box on Xbox, and it's a different game. It just feels so different.
Yeah.
It's fun. It feels so different than on the PC. Which
Yeah,
I
you
guess
play
that's
both.
that's a pretty obvious statement, right? I mean,
But it was
Shocking.
it was made for PC, and I want to try it. I think I'll get it. I use Steam. I mean, it's free. I'll try it. I just gave all my gaming PC stuff to AJ Rogers because I'm such a nice guy. I got to go buy some more shit. So yeah, fucked over. Sorry.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
Sorry, bro.
I know. I mean, because I use a Mac, right? So my mouse is a Magic Mouse, and it's terrible for gaming. So gotta go
Yeah.
buy some shit. Sorry.
Cool
All right.
story, bro. So should we move over to One Up Me, or does anyone want to send
Yes.
me a dick pic?
Should we do One Up Me first and talk about what Larry wants to talk about later, or should we do that first and do the One Up Me later? I don't know.
I'm not gonna have time to do the story afterwards.
Dude, we can take all the
Do the
time in the
one-up.
world for you, bro. I mean,
No, I don't have time. Like,
Well,
I've
my
got
one up
maybe
me,
10
my
minutes.
one up me story kind of ties in with that.
okay. How about
I'm
Larry?
kidding. I'm
Follow-up.
kidding.
Larry, Larry, how about? Do you have time to talk about it now, or do you have to leave now?
Well, do you guys want a one up me, or do you want to talk about it now? I only got like 10 minutes, bro. 15 minutes max.
It.
It.
Up to yeah. Go for it. Go for it.
All right. So, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to Twitter, but some fucking douchebag was sending pictures of his dick out to fucking children. So, yeah.
I love the
Yeah,
way he puts that. That's awesome.
Let's go ahead and talk
Yeah,
about
yeah. Way to hang him there, Larry.
it. Yeah.
I'm
Let me
not
meet
gonna.
that motherfucker, see what I do to him.
I'm not gonna.
And you know what?
Take a
Like,
side.
how Machinima reacts to this is going to be huge because
They already
I
reacted.
guarantee you. Well,
Oh, did they? What did they say?
They
Yeah.
took away his partnership. He's no longer a director. He no longer has a channel, and he can no longer like do anything with YouTube.
Well, he shut everything down, right?
Mm.
He closed his Twitter. He closed his
They
Facebook.
did that.
Oh, did they?
They removed all his videos. He closed his channel. He privated his Twitter, and now he can't. I mean, he can never be partnered again.
Wow.
I
So
still,
basically-
yeah, but I don't think that's enough. Sorry.
What do you want to do?
That's
Hang
like-
him?
That's
Well,
like
the-
taking the guy's job away. That's all he did, I think.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
basically.
but that's
I
like
don't
breaking
care.
it down into two separate things. You've got, I think, where Larry's going is you've got kind of like the legal / moral ramifications of that, and then you've got also his employment situation.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
there's two different things there. So
Okay,
you got to
wait.
kind of talk about them in two separate.
Yeah, can I just say something?
bubbles.
I don't want to defend the guy at all, okay? I'm not for what he did and how he went about doing it. But the whole illegal aspect, 16 years old is legal in Europe, by the way.
Wait.
So-
So you've confirmed that you know exactly how old those girls were.
They were saying 16. I don't know.
I'm not
I don't
gonna
want
say
to.
any age because I don't know any facts.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
me
fine.
neither. I'm not. I was
Okay,
about to say
okay.
it's
Okay.
not up
Yeah.
to us to decide that. So
I
Yeah,
just think
no,
it sucks.
no.
It sucks for
Yeah.
the guy. That's all
I
I'm
just,
gonna say.
I just don't want to hang like the whole innocent before proven guilty idea. Like we're
No.
hanging him, we're hanging him for underage shit where we don't even know, right?
Hey, guess what? I don't give a shit.
All right.
I don't give a shit. Like that's garbage, bro. Like even if there's a question in your mind that they are really like, how old is he? He's like 19, 20?
No, he's like 24. or
No,
something.
he's older
Okay.
than that.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't care what the legal age is in the States. The legal age, federal, is if you're above 18, you cannot sleep with someone under 18. That's how that works. Then they break it down by state, and you can go 18 to 16. So I don't know what Europe's laws are, but I'm just going to base my judgments off the country that I'm from, all right? So if this
Okay.
motherfucker is out there sending pictures to however old he thinks they may or may not be, he's wrong.
I love it when Larry gets riled up. Like it's awesome. he just goes off on one. It's just highlight
It's
of my
ridiculous, man. Like, well, maybe I react differently because I'm a father and I have a child.
Sure.
But even if I didn't have one, like, that's fucking ridiculous, man. And if you think he's the only one that's out there doing it, then you're out of your fucking mind.
Oh
And-
no, dude, they're like, dude.
no,
they're all over
and
the
I'm not.
place.
No, no, no. I'm not talking about like outside of our gaming community. Within our gaming community, if you think that's not happening, then you know what I'm saying. Like that just opened up a whole can of worms. So I hope that whoever else out there may be doing it sees what happened and they're like, they either try to keep their shit on the down low or something, and they're not tweeting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know, man. Like,
What, are you involved in this stuff?
let me meet that motherfucker. Let me meet that motherfucker.
No, okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna agree with you that like that shit's crazy and that shit's not supposed to be happening, and whether or not he used his quote unquote YouTube fame to like do shit like this or yeah.
I'm not gonna really. I can't comment because I don't know enough. I'm just gonna say the situation sucks for him because it's like the worst thing that could possibly happen to him happened.
But
He lost everything, and he lost his job. He lost his hobby. He lost his respect. He lost everything.
But who did anyone else put him in that situation? No, he did. I don't feel
Okay.
bad for him one fucking bit. He
Larry,
could get hit by
Larry,
a bus tomorrow,
Larry.
and I'd laugh.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Okay, let's just speculating out here, putting out a situation. From what I hear, he did nothing illegal. Okay, nothing he did is punishable by law. From where he's
Based
from,
on what? Based on what?
based
You
on
think
his
that they
laws,
may-
based
The
from
fact that
him.
they may or may not be 16, right?
Okay, dude. Okay.
You-
Let's say they are
You
16.
can't argue that point.
Let's
Did
say
you
they
see how
are.
big the cucumber was, though?
It was a big cucumber,
Larry,
let's be honest.
Larry, let's say for the sake of this argument that they are 16. Let's say that like the youngest chick is 16, and from where he's from, that's legal. He could go out there and marry that girl if he wanted to. From where he's from, that works.
He's still a sick fuck either way, bro.
Okay.
Still a sick fuck either way. I mean, if he's 24, that means he's fucking 8 years older.
Dude, I see couples
8 years
around
old.
here.
8 years.
all
No,
the
no, no.
time.
8 years older, not like a 40-year-old and a 32-year-old, like a 24-year-old and a 16-year-old that hasn't grown up yet, that hasn't fucking matured, that hasn't had any life experiences, whereas this 24-year-old has.
Well, they start. I mean, the 50 and the 42-year-old, they started somewhere, Larry. They started at 24 and 16.
So what you're telling me is a 9-year-old could fuck a 1-year-old or send dick pics to a 1-year-old because it's cool. It's cool because they started somewhere. Your shit doesn't work, bro. It doesn't work that way.
Dude, you're taking extremes right now, Larry.
No, I'm not. I'm relaying an argument in a much more severe manner. Like if you're gonna say that they have to start somewhere, that's where you're saying is cool. No, because people haven't
No,
matured.
okay, no, Larry. I'm not saying it's cool. I'm not defending him. I think if you're gonna do something like that, it's, dude, you gotta you I don't know, like it's.
Well, let me come at this from a different angle because I am a dad and I have daughters. So obviously, part of the problem is there's a couple different topics here. Like you put stuff out there on the internet and it's there forever, right? I mean, this is like there forever. It's not going away. Which I mean, good or bad, it's there till they decide to. I don't know, till we have the zombie apocalypse and the internet dies. But it's going to be there forever. So there's that aspect of it. But it's like you can't just send stuff to people like that. And I don't know 100% of the details. I know what's been hearsay and that sort of thing. But it's like if you're going to send stuff like that, you have to be willing to accept the consequences of what happens if you knew the details, if you didn't know the details. So it's, yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate he made a bad choice. You know, it's like Larry said, it was his choice, though. You know, so... You know, right, wrong, or indifferent. You've got, like I said, the kind of the moral / legal aspect of it. I don't know what the international laws are on all that. I think I would err on the side of this is probably not legal. You know, if you have to ask, just assume it's not.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you're going to be safer that way. But you know, you send those kind of pictures out to anybody, and you run some huge risks. I mean, unless you're an A-list celebrity, it's not going to be good publicity for you.
On the lighter side of things, because I feel like we got pretty serious there, it was interesting to me to see the response the community had. So I happened to catch a couple of videos, and one of the videos was 100% standing up for the young gentleman in question. And the video, the argument was basically that it was the girl's faults for accepting the video, and it's not like you can flash someone in public and it's like there's nothing you can do about it. You have to accept that picture. And the conversation obviously is going in a certain way and blah blah blah, and then it's kind of their own fault for getting this. So completely forget the polar opposites we've got here with Larry 100%, and that there might be some room for negotiation there, but I think it's interesting to me that our community is all about what I say is fact, and that's the way it is, because that was kind of stupid to me, at least, because clearly you're not understanding what age of consent law is about, that you're not comprehending what that means, and that's fine, because you're probably 16-year-olds making that conversation, which, like to Larry's point earlier, you're kind of young anyway. So, but I find it interesting that our community is based on what I say in this commentary is fact, and you're all idiots if you don't believe me. So staying with it. Yeah, anyway.
Part of the problem too is, and I'm going to go bigger society on you here, is like if you look at the statistics on sexting, it's becoming much more prevalent. So it's almost like a lot of people in their mind think, oh, this is normal. This is what people do nowadays. It's not a big deal.
You can't say that.
I'm not saying everybody does, but if you look at...
You can't say sexting is bigger now because smartphones are bigger now. So you can't compare that. Can't compare it to 10 years ago. Nobody had the only cell phones you had was like Nokia ones, and you couldn't send pictures and all that stuff. Now everybody has a camera phone and a smartphone. It's so easy to see, like, oh, I'm going to take a picture of this and send it to you. This is easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you there, but I think the propensity to do it, percentage-wise, which is kind of where Rob is going, is also higher, simply because, and it's part of that whole what Dunkus is talking about, that people can do it now, so they do it. But because they can do it, that's driving other people to understand and make it more socially acceptable, and that's driving it happening too. So
yeah, I guess so.
I think there's two sides of it. There's of course it's going to happen now that it can happen, but at the same time, it's going to happen at a faster rate too because of that.
Is there? God, I don't want to sound like a douche saying this, but is there something to be said for women and YouTube channels and how they use their femininity?
Hell yes.
And how they use their sexuality for. Okay, I don't want to say the girl's a whore, she asked for it. No, totally not true. Okay, I totally agree, but there are some girls out there, man, who use their fact that they're females to gain the attention and to get stuff like that, and sometimes when shit goes too far, they regret it, and all of a sudden the guy's an asshole. I don't know, man. Like, for some reason, a guy can never come out of that conversation like he's the victim, right? And I'm not saying JX is a victim. I really want to be careful with my words here, but some girls out there are not asking for it, but they're not saying no to it either. If that makes any sense to you guys.
I'm not really sure what you're talking about. So
at that point, it doesn't matter. Like, if you are, let's say that she is 16 and the age of consent, and he is fucking 24. There should be a point where you, as a fucking adult, 24 years old, you're a fucking adult. I don't care what you do. If gaming is your fucking hobby, you are a goddamn adult. If that's how you make your living is playing video games, it doesn't matter. You're still a fucking adult. You need to realize and check yourself and say, should I really be doing this?
Okay,
and
Larry.
If you're still okay with it, then go ahead and deal with the repercussions.
Larry, what if the other girl is an adult as well? What if she's your age?
Then there's no issue. There's no issue.
What if he's trolling? What if he's asking chicks who are all over the age of 25? What if he's trying to get them? Then
that's fine.
But
that's
then he
fine.
They're
not children.
But then he gets outed for that. Are you saying, well,
bro? Why would he get outed for that? For what?
Because chicks do that stuff.
Not all chicks.
No.
That
okay,
stuff.
I totally
and if they're
agree.
and if they're 25, they're making a mature and conscious, or maybe drunk decision to go ahead and either A, ask for pictures, or B, send them. That's totally up to them. Okay? If you can't drink in your fucking country, you can't vote in your fucking country, then you sure as fuck are not going to be able to make the right choice as to whether or not you want to receive and or send pictures.
TryHard, you have really riled him up again.
Okay. Because look.
Like, he is off on a tangent right now. I love it.
I totally understand Larry. I totally understand where he's coming from, and I agree with him to such an extent. Like, the whole 16-year-old thing, even though like I was arguing the fact that they were legal, I still think it's creepy, right? I totally agree with them. I'm 27, 16-year-olds is way off limits. But like I was kind of like making it for like a debate point of view. But on the other hand, some stuff is totally led on by the girls out there, and I'm sorry to say it, but it's not like it's not all black and white out there. There's lots of shades of gray in this, so I think we need to be careful when we're hanging people and putting them on pedestals.
Hey, guess what? I have a real job. I have a real family. I have a real life. I do this shit for a hobby. If this motherfucker wants to go ahead and do that, I'll hang him all day. I don't give a shit. He is nothing. He is nothing to me. I don't care. I don't blatantly go out there and talk shit about people for no reason. This shit comes up, I will form my opinion and say it.
Let's go to one up me. I don't want to argue with Larry because he goes back to the same "I'm gonna hang him and kill him" comment. And I don't know where to go from there.
You keep saying that I'm hanging him like just because.
Well, aren't you, Larry? Tell me you're not.
No, I am, but I'm making a choice. You can go ahead and hold your opinion and whatever. I will hold my own opinion, and I could give a fuck about his feelings or his self-esteem or what he's gonna do to make fucking money. I don't care.
All right, one up me.
That's the point.
Let's go.
Didn't we sort of take that story in turn instead of one up me? Because I think Larry's got to go now, and we're kind of at the end of our time period anyway.
All right, I guess we can shut this down. It's been a interesting podcast, and unless someone has a really really fucking important one up me that they have to tell.
I'm just disappointed we didn't talk more with me and Rob. You guys stole the show.
I mean, can't help but agree about that.
I don't have anything to do. If you guys want to chat for another hour, I'm fine with that. That's cool. If you guys want to chat it up, hit it up, fucking grab a beer, let's talk. That's fine. You guys.
I think Dunkus was pretty clear. He's got some priorities after this.
Yeah, no, he has to go have sex.
No, I'm not doing that. I was just joking.
Oh man, I feel bad for you.
I can always call Jill.
I've actually got a pretty good one up me.
Go on, Larry.
Good one. All right, so every now and then when I'm not working, I get to go out to bars. And this particular bar, we went out. It was like went out to this city. It's like an hour and a half away. So we go out to this city and we just go to like these different clubs, dance clubs, whatever. We're drinking and dancing and having a good time. Well, we Americans obviously look way different than the culture of the people out here. So if we're dancing or we're doing whatever, like they kind of look at us weird. And they're like, "What's that move? I haven't seen that before." And if we look like we're having fun doing it, then they all do it. So we went to this one club. And we get out there and like these clubs are packed. Like I've never seen clubs in the States packed. Like it's shoulder to shoulder. You have to fight to get to a bar. There's like, I don't know, anywhere from 700 to 900 people packed in a club on a dance floor. And anyways, me and two of my homeboys get up and we start dancing. What song was it that came on? I can't remember what song it was. Party Rock Anthem. That's what it was. Party Rock Anthem. If you guys don't know what song that is, go ahead and listen to it. It's awesome. Anyways, we get out there. Yeah, it is a great party rock song. So we get out there and we start fist pumping, right? Like we're in the club and we're fist pumping and we're jumping. And like the culture here, like they'll dance, but they don't go like they just. You guys still there?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I got like crazy feedback right there. But anyways, so we start fist pumping, and like the way that they dance out here is like not as energetic, I guess, as you could say like Americans do when they're drunk. So anyways, we're doing it right, just three guys just dancing away, and like all of a sudden we're in front of like this kind of stadium seating. And like you start seeing people look at us, and their hand starts going up a little bit. Like they're like, "Are people looking at me?" Like, this fist bump thing's kind of cool. We had the whole club, all fucking like however many fucking people were in there, just rocking the shit out of that fucking place. It was awesome. You had to be there.
All right, I can tell a one up that falls in line with that story because I don't want Larry thinking that I suck at these one ups anymore. So a buddy of mine is quite the geek, and he I don't know how to explain this. There's like a music show on Friday nights in the UK, and it's called the Top 40 or whatever it is, or Top 20, I guess. And they do all the bands and the acts, and they do them like whatever music chart that week, and they show off who's playing. So he would watch these like boy bands come up on that show and do the act and do their little act, right? And at the end of each week, and this was like, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago when we were back at university, and he's like videotaping these, back when you would videotape with something, he was videotaping these boy band acts and then like mimicking their dance moves. And like I lived with him at university, and at the end of each Saturday morning, we'd wake up hungover, and he would have taped this music show on a Friday night, and he'd know like the boy band would have this like routine of dancing, and he would know how to dance. So kind of similar to Larry's idea of how you would the fist pumping that they got going. Him and he would sort of do this on a Saturday morning and sort of show me, did I get this right? And like, I don't do a twist and a twirl and all the rest of it bullshit. And for the longest time, like I would just laugh at him. And like, yeah, he was a pretty damn good dancer, but it wasn't that special. Well, one night we were out on a nightclub, and instead of like getting the entire crowd doing like a full on fist pump thing, my buddy Ben cleared the dance floor like you see with like John Travolta and like Saturday Night Dance or Live or whatever that film was called. He literally got on the dance floor and started doing one of these boy band routines, but he was like grabbing one leg and then jumping the other leg through the hoop that he made and twisting, and he did a backflip and fucking everything else. And like as he was dancing, people like backed up to give him room, and eventually the entire crowd was like, and he was like at the center of a pit, and everyone was just like going, yeah, man, and he was rocking it. It was like literally out of a film. We were all looking at each other going, how the fuck is he doing this right now? And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. That was one of the better sort of drunk moments of university that I remember, at least.
Oh, nice. Lars.
But yeah, it's sometimes it's fun to go out and do a little dancing. Right, Larry?
Larry had to leave. Larry had to leave. He was done ranting about JX and had to go. Dunkus, you got a story?
I really don't, other than I'm getting my tattoo finished tomorrow.
Oh, dude, Twit picked that shit out. I can't wait to see the finish.
No, you gonna make a video about it?
I'm not gonna have anybody with me, but I'll try to film something.
All right, that's cool.
I went in Thursday. My friend just got one at the same artist. That's who referred me to this guy, and I went in Thursday and watched him.
Gotcha.
So I got me all excited.
You see, tattoos are one of the, like, I want to get a tattoo. Like, I want to sit there and think about something really, really nice to like some nice art to put on like somewhere on my body. But I'm scared of like what's it gonna look like in 40 years. Like, that's my biggest fear. Like, is it gonna be fucking?
Cares?
Really?
I'll
like, I don't
want to.
Want
40 years, dude.
That's positive.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. That's great.
No, I said I'll probably be dead. I mean, I dip, so that's probably not the best thing for me.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I
know Larry's got his vices too.
Vices.
Yeah, I mean
Lars has his. I mean, he's addicted to.
All
never
sorts
mind.
of shit. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
We shouldn't talk about that here.
No, we shouldn't.
we all have our vices, right, JX? All right.
Oh.
No, but seriously, if you don't get cancer from one thing, you're going to get it from another. So I read a statistic that 1 in every 2 males is going to get some form of cancer. So.
Awesome. Can mine not be in the balls?
I rather it be lung cancer than testicular cancer. Just saying. But Rob, you got a story, or did you tell yours? No, you didn't. Rob, story.
No, I've got the numbers here on the poll that I put together while we were just chatting.
Let's hear it.
So 40% of everybody that voted would require.
So wait, this was a poll. This was
$1 billion.
This was a poll for how much money would it take for you to suck a dick, right?
Yeah.
No jizz in your face.
40% require. Well, we didn't put any specifics on it, but 40% of the people would require $1 billion.
Okay, what about the rest?
Then it breaks down. The next biggest group is 100,000 with 16.7%.
I'm kind of disappointed in you guys.
But then 80% of everybody said that you were fixated on sucking one yourself.
Was that a question?
But then again, so did the other 20% because both the options were yes.
I love that you put that in there. That's awesome.
Rob, you asshole. But no, okay.
No, Rob, you're my hero. Ignore him.
What's the cheapest guy who would suck a dick for the cheapest?
Why are you worried about that? Should we call him up tonight?
Yeah, I would.
Three people said they do it for $1.
What's his address?
Three people said they'd do it for $1.
Oh Oh my
They're
god.
probably women.
I did not vote. Just saying. But I'm gonna go ahead and vote right now. All right, I guess we should wrap up. Verbal, that's your cue.
That's my cue to wrap it up, guys. I really appreciate you both being on. I think I don't think we had any specific agenda to talk about stuff, and I think that made it really, really good because we got two different perspectives of someone that's really big in the space, and someone else who whose opinion I also admire and would look for, and Rob, I love your content, and I think the two of you together made for great entertainment. So we really appreciate you both taking the time to hang with us tonight. So
Anytime.
Appreciate it.
Sorry.
It's nice to just talk to you guys because, like I said, as a small channel, it's nice to bounce ideas off people, and that's probably the most valuable thing to me. So it's nice to get to know some people.
Yep, you're a must click for me just as much as Dunkus is, just because you don't have the hundreds of thousands of millions of adoring fans that
Stop it.
Dunkus does.
Quit it. I don't have that many fans.
He puts out good stuff. It's good stuff.
It certainly is. You both.
I've been slacking lately.
Verbal, can I interrupt your gay conversation just to we
Seriously,
usually
you're gonna call me gay?
We're talking about YouTube, and you're going to come in with dicks?
No. But look, we usually
That's his thing. That's what he does.
We usually tease the people with the next guest next week, and we actually have one confirmed for next week. So can I go ahead and say that?
Go for it.
All right. So next week we're gonna try and do the same type of conversation with a big and a small YouTuber as well. We haven't confirmed yet who the quote unquote smaller YouTuber will be, but we do know that the bigger YouTuber will be none other than Trevor or T Martin. He's confirmed for next week, so we're gonna try to find somebody smaller with a smaller size channel, just like Rob. To kind of quote unquote promote and have like different ideas and different point of views. So Trevor is going to be on for next week.
That's good. That should be really good.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, T Martin.
Yeah, he was on before, but he was on with.
He was with me.
Oh, was he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so see, we always try to get the people who are on with other people back just to have like a one-on-one chat, which is more important. And so he'll be back on with a small YouTuber. Hopefully you have some fun.
Sounds good.
I remember when T-Mart was a small YouTuber.
I don't.
Is he? Where is he
Actually,
in comparison to you right now?
I was bigger than him for a while. I think I hit 10K before he did, and then he just blew up.
He's probably double right now, right?
He's like 140, I think.
144, I think.
And where are you, Dunkus?
Let me look for sure, so I can
Vid
tell you a
stats
number.
for days.
I was about to say Seb knows the fucking 10 subscribers.
76.
Trevor was at 143 last week. So.
I place your guys' value in a little bit more than your subscriber count, but that's just me. Oh,
I'm 76K.
76 subscribers, dude. I think I have like 6,000. I could give you a shout out if you want. Like,
You
we
want
can
to?
get you up to 100.
I'll send you a video tonight.
Dude, I'm there. I'll dual comment for you. We'll put it on my channel. We'll get you like 200 subscribers. That'll like triple the amount of subscribers you have. Why would you not want to do that?
All right. Close it.
All right, later, guys. Thanks a lot for your time, and we're out.
See you guys.
Bye.